Hello there, and welcome to the introductions for our third season of, the Viewer Championship. This season we have a new team, which is Bono, my tyres are gone, as well as Ferrari pit crews. What this means is that every driver has one smoothness. Every car has 1% smoothness. And every pit crew is as bad as they come, meaning that there's going to be a bunch of pit stops, there's going to be a bunch of pain, and there is going to be a bunch of suffering. We already did an earlier, basic qualifier run earlier today, this morning after the F1 sprint. These are some of the highlights. And look at how they're holding everyone up. What is this? Master now with a puncture as well. LMWFB could have a puncture. Gojo is still going strong. He's about to start his final lap. Angel now gets up into the points, as expected, really. Life is wild. Did you just overtake to pick up a puncture in the corner? You did. That is how punishments work. One lap to go here. Remember, last lap just started for LMWFB. Atta has one lap to catch him. Singh has, half a lap to survive. He too picks up a puncture. Razek wins. David gets second. But we are all focused on who's going to survive. Gojo is still living. And even if he picks up a puncture, he shouldn't lose more than a position. But where is everyone? Where is everyone going to be finishing? That's going to be the big one. Third goes to Kaiser, making Aston proud. Gojo is going to actually pick up fourth here. Tix is going to get fifth. Hospi gets sixth place here. Surge gets seventh with a puncture. Angel might get him here. Is he going to get him on the line? He does. Angel gets 7. Surge gets 8. Atta with a puncture gets 9. Is Christy going to snatch a point here? Christy snatches a point. And currently we have so many cars on track with punctures. And generally it's just punctures, as you can see. So a lot of punctures are happening. A lot of punctures is going to be happening. We'll have to see how everyone does in the main event. So first and foremost, let us introduce our drivers here. We have Herman Singh and Living Duck at Red Bull. Whilst LMWFB takes charge as team principal. For Mercedes, we have Tez Dark Cloud and Parker Petrov. The defending champions are going to try to get their title again, with Floof taking a bit more of a managerial role this time around, unfortunately, after having a poor qualifying run. Ferrari, Razek, and David Patch are still teammates. Angel takes charge there after having some very, very bad luck at the final race, basically punctured out of going to the main event. Very unlucky there. Gojo and Cosby are taking charge here at McLaren, with Sorn being their TP. Zetix Idos and Kaiser are taking charge in Aston. We have Lieutenant Surge's family taking charge as the TPs. For Alpine, Schumacher is teamed up with Matheus Moreno. And Estrella, who was looking for redemption, will now have another chance in Alpine as their TP. For Williams, we have Tanto, who won the final race of the qualifier and scored his only points there. Very, very clutch win for him. As well as Heinz Beans, who is a newbie. Luna Drift's family takes, charge of the team as their staff. For RB, we have another newbie, Fernando Alonso, and also Sherilyn Master, who is also a newbie, but ended up taking part in qualifiers, got through, very well done. Christy, who was not as lucky, takes charge as TP. In Sauber, we have Kyle WMD and Bobby Moniz, both a couple of new rookies here taking charge, and Atta, another rookie, will be leading them in the managerial side of things. For Haas, we have Kanemiya Nimitsuki, who was on the waitlist after sitting out last time around. Got into main event. We also have Lando Mortis here, who will be taking the other seat, another rookie. Unfortunately, Inferno Trap, yet another rookie, was unable to get out of qualifiers and takes charge of the managerial side of things. But as you can see here, the drivers are pretty much set up in overall from 74 to 76. The staff are all set to 70 overall. And basically here, their overalls would be closer to 80 to 83, basically, if it wasn't for the fact that this smoothness is set to absolutely 0. Facilities are 3-star here. The starting balance is 20 million, and we've also gone ahead and put the car balance to a minimum. I'm going to be editing this basically afterwards, so it's going to be a little bit different. In terms of the race calendar here, we are starting with Monza. Then we go to Australia, Silverstone, Bahrain, Brazil, Emilia-Romagna, Hungary, before we finish in Jeddah. Now, Jeddah is going to be double points. There is a point for pole position. There is a point for faster lap, which is going to spice things up even more. And in terms of the weather, that will remain a secret until we actually get to the GPs. In terms of rules and regulations here, every team is given the same amount of CFD and wind tunnel time, of course. All the extra points are in play, and everyone is given 3 engine ERS gearboxes. And as mentioned, if you are unlucky, I can destroy one of these for you and force the AI to switch them. But yeah, that is the setup. We'll take a quick look at how each team is looking and what we can expect from them. And then we will get into this season. And honestly, pretty soon. So let me drop by the stream if you're interested in seeing how exactly this is going to unfold. You can find the link in the description as well as the pinned comment. But I'm looking forward to this. Now, in terms of how the cards have been edited, I assume some of you have some questions. And basically what I've done here is put every car as close to 50% as doable. Basically, each car is 50% expertise for the most part. The difference in performance here from the Red Bull to the Williams are the engines, which have also been edited. But basically, there is a 15% power gap between these two, and that translates to almost 0.6 kph, as well as a tremendous amount of acceleration advantage for the Red Bull car. To make up for that, the Williams drivers have been given more points to put in their drivers. So basically, it is a bit of a gamble on which engine you should pick. And as you can see on your screen right now, the engines do change in increments of 5%. They do also change in how durable they are. So it's basically trying to figure out which engine is the best for your situation to make things more interesting. And that is honestly why it's like this. But apart from the engines, every car is identical, as you can see here. And we have set tire preservation to just 1%, which is also going to make every single race this season terrible for all parties included. But with that, we are done with the introductions here. We are going to get started in a little bit here at 6 p.m. Central European time. Probably around half an hour after this video is out, even sooner perhaps. But we are getting ready for Season 3. For Season 4, we are thinking of doing a complete randomization run where it's going to be a lot easier to apply. So if you want to join that, jump into my Discord. Look out for the ping once we get started on the next season. But this weekend, Season 3 is upon us. Let's see how things go. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.